Introduce the last part of the chapter, how the state government work. So let's start our first topic. Our first topic is that composition of the state executive. Student, we had already discussed about the executive in the previous video. So executive means that body who execute law and order of the legislature. So executives are comprises here by governor, chief minister and council of minister. Now question is that who is governor? Governor is known as the official head of the state. Who is governor? Governor is known as the official head of the state. And what about chief minister? He is known as the real head of the state. Why he is called the real head? Because he is directly elected by the people. That's why he is called the real head of the state. And council of minister, these three bodies are known as the state executive, who are responsible for the welfare of the peoples and who are responsible for the policies, work and distribution of work. Now our next topic is the chief minister and the council of minister, or you can say that in this slides we will discuss the composition of the chief minister and their council of minister. A political party. Students, in the previous video we had discussed this thing also. A political party. India has two types of political party. One is regional and national. So whoever the political party participate in an elections, the MLAs of a particular party have won more than half of the number of assembly, means the party whose MLAs have won more than or half of the number of the seats in an election is called the majority party. And after that, in the second step, this majority party nominates the name of the chief minister and governors invite him, and in this way the chief minister is appointed here. The governor also appoints the member of the council of ministers. Here governor is responsible to appoints the chief minister and also appoints the council of minister, but on the recommendation of the chief minister. It means it is clearly said that chief minister is responsible to recruit or to appoint the various council of ministry, and the time or the tenure of this ministry is for 5 years. So chief minister and the council of minister, the political, one more time I am repeating here, political parties whose MLAs have won in an election more than half of, by receiving more than half of the seats, these MLAs nominate the name of the chief minister, and these chief ministers on the invitation of governor become the chief minister of a particular state, and he has a responsibility to recruit or to appoint the various council of minister who work as an executive, and the time period of this minister is for 5 years. Now, let us see the powers and functions enjoyed by the Chief Minister. Some powers are enjoyed by the Chief Minister. See, Chief Minister is known as the real head of the state. He supervises the work of the entire Council of Ministers. For example, there are 10 to 12 ministers are in the body. So, he is responsible to supervise the work of this Council of Ministers, whether they are working or not. Third one is that he distributes portfolios. Portfolios here means what? Responsibility. He or she distributes portfolios to the minister of the state council of ministers. He or she is responsible for the success or failure of the government. Students, it is clearly a teamwork. The success or failure of a government is the responsibility of entire team. So he or she is response for the success or failure of government, because being a team leader, he is responsible for the success and failure of government. He can resignation. If we are talking about the resignation, if the chief minister is resigned from the post, resignation by the chief minister is treated as the resignation of the entire council of minister. It means if the chief minister is resigned from the post, that means entire council of minister resigned from the post. Now all of it clear? I hope it is clear to all the powers and functions of the chief minister. Map of India. The first state, Madhya Pradesh, it is our state. The capital of Madhya Pradesh is Bhopal. It is a unicameral state. Unicameral means it has only one house. But there are some states in India which is having a two house, or known as the bicameral. The state called Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh. The state called Bihar. Here is the state Bihar nearby Uttar Pradesh. The state called Telangana. Student, it is Telangana. Telangana. The state called Andhra Pradesh. This is the state Andhra Pradesh. The state, these states are known as the bicameral states, means which has two house. Again, Maharashtra, Maharashtra, and the state Jammu Kashmir, which is on the top, which is on the top. So I hope these all states and their details clear to you. Thank you and have a nice day.